So guys, one quick thing before we get real deep in the topic here. If you guys haven't watched the last video, this is a limited time edition Christmas white chocolate mocha flavored container of Irish sea moss collagen peptides. For those of you that don't know what it is, it's one of the healthiest things you can take and the healthiest supplement you could possibly take on the market, and this is a top tier one. It's good for nail health, so it's going to keep your nails healthy. It's good for digestion, your digestive system, which can help you lose weight a lot faster. It's good for your skin. It's going to make your skin pure, smooth. It's going to make you look younger. It is good for your hair. It's good for your head hair, your lag hair, if you're a guy. If you're a girl, I hope you don't have lag hair. And your arm hair. And every other kind of hair, whatever you got in your body for hair. And it is good for your joints. So it's very healthy stuff. It's good for your all-around body health and to function. That's what it's good for. It's good for your mind. It's good for your soul. It's good for everything. It gives you a spark of energy that you will not get if you don't take this stuff. So that's what it is. It is white chocolate mocha flavor. There's only 500 tubs. I just got it today. Tried it. It is incredible. The flavor is amazing. It's a Christmas time thing. So if you guys want to try it out, the link is in the description box. And with that being said, let's get on with this video. The point I have to make in this video is that, the people we oftentimes deal with, some people do things that changes the way we view them forever. Forever. People can make mistakes. You can have arguments with friends. You can have debates with friends. Things can get a little heated sometimes, sure. I've had those arguments before with certain friends and they're still my friend to this day. Things like that can happen and you can still have respect, a level of trust to these people and everything else. But there's certain things that individuals do that changes the way we view them forever. And it's probably somebody you're not going to be close with again if you were close with them before. For example, if you're dealing with some girl and you see things she's doing that indicates HOE behavior, ho 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 behavior, you're never gonna view her the same. She can't all of a sudden be some innocent girl in your eyes now. Even if she started doing everything perfect and started acting right around you and everything else. No, 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 no. Once you see those kinds of things, it changes the way we view people forever, and nothing is going to come in between. Another example, if you have a friend, a good friend, could be any friend, and they decide to steal from you, you can never view this person the same ever again. If they are sitting in your passenger seat and they have done that before, you're never going to trust them ever again. You're not going to view this person as a friend or anything close to family to you. You're going to view them as just you're going to look at them a certain way. The way you view them changes. This person is dangerous. This person is capable of doing these things. If they do it once, it's over. You're going to change the way you view them forever. There's a certain amount of respect, there's a certain amount of trust that gets broken. And this is what some people don't realize. Some people's willing to go that far to ruin things with you. And some people don't even really know they're doing it. Some girls don't understand, they're really ruining something good with a potential guy they could have been with, forever. They don't understand. They don't understand the severity of certain things. I kid you not. I've seen these things happen before. I've had girls act a certain way, and it's like, they really think they're gonna do those things. And then just leave, veer off, drift off, and do whatever, and then just come back as if nothing happened and play stupid and all these things. It's like, they don't understand the way we view them changes. You're no longer that girl to us, and you never will be. It's done. It's broken. We don't feel the same way towards you ever again. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. You cannot force yourself. You cannot, with anything in your being, you cannot force yourself to feel a certain way towards anything or anybody. If there's this girl that really likes you, but it's like you don't feel that towards her, there's nothing you can do. You can't force yourself to like her like that. Like, it's never gonna happen. She's not that girl to you in your eyes. And there's definitely one out there that you could feel that towards. She's not the one. If she's done things that has tarnished that, if you know things about her, if you've seen her actions, if you've seen her behaviors, you cannot fake as if you don't know those things. It's like you view her a certain way, and that's what women and anyone, fake friends, whoever it might be, they don't understand. They don't understand that they're now exposed. We see them for what they actually are to us. And they can go on a rampage and, oh, I don't care what you think of me and all this. You don't have to. You can be an H-O-E, ho-ho-ho. You can be whatever you want. You can be a serial killer for all I care. You shouldn't probably do that, but you know what I'm saying. You can be whatever you want. But we still view you a certain way. After what Jeffrey Dahmer has done, he's not even alive anymore, but like, no one's gonna view him just like innocent Jeffrey Dahmer. No, he's very much so not innocent, and that is what he does. He's capable of those things. We're not gonna view you the same way anymore. That's how you are in our eyes. You can't force yourself to feel something towards someone else that's just not there. You do view people a certain way. You do. And there's nothing that's going to take that back. Like nothing. And it's because you know they're capable of it. These are severe things, by the way. I mean, the girl you're potentially going to marry, it's pretty severe if she's a past HOE. Let's be real. That's a pretty severe thing. To us men. It don't matter what you ladies think. Don't matter that you don't care what we think. It don't matter that I don't care what you, it don't matter. How we feel is what we cannot no longer change. Well, that was in my past and all this, it don't matter. Because we feel how we feel, we can't unfeel it. That's just what it is. Nothing's going to change that. Nothing's going to change how you how you feel towards someone, and it's hard, like you're hardwired now to feel that way. Because it's just how you feel. Like you see them, and it's like, you can't pretend like they're not that when you just know they are. Like, you feel that way towards them, like you feel they're that because they are that. They can pretend like they're not and act all innocent to your, bro, I've had women do that to me before. They come all up at my face, acting all sweet and innocent and all that. No. I'm looking at you right now. You're not that. Don't give me that. You were that before all that's happened. Like you were, and I felt that. I'm looking at you right now. Little Miss Muffet. You're not that anymore. Don't try to manipulate me. And don't you bite me. You're not that anymore. And there's nothing I can do. That's on you. If one of your friends steals from you, there's nothing you can do about that. That's on you. That's on them. And you can't do anything to just forget about it. Forget about it. People just make mistakes. Forget about it. People can make mistakes, but there's things that just cannot be erased. Like, I cut my fingers really bad. My pinky finger, like you guys know, some of you that are on my channel know for a while, that you've been here for a while. My pinky finger and my ring finger, when I was 18 and a half years old, those fingers on my right hand are never going to be the same. I lost the tendons in them. They're very weak fingers compared to my left hand, pinky and ring finger. Like, they're just not the same. Like, this hand is straight. This hand, the pinky's like crooked. This finger, like, these fingers are wrecked. They're not the same. It's never going to be the same again. There's certain things you can't come back from. If a friend steals from you, there's no coming back from that. Like, it would have to be the craziest thing for someone like that to ever come back from a situation like that. I don't see how. Maybe if they were on heroin and drunk and just completely out of it, and that happened or something, now they're clean and just, an amazing person now, maybe. Maybe in that case, but bro, if you're sober, you do those things, it's like, that's who you are. Come on. There's no coming back from that. There's no excuse for that. That is what a person like that is capable of on the inside. And bro, like I said, when you see certain things, certain actions, certain behaviors from some people, there's no coming back from it. Some things, it's acceptable. You can have an argument with a friend. That's nothing. That is nothing. It's not like we're talking little stuff here. Oh, I just can never talk to you again and I can never view the same. No. These are not little things to us. The woman, us men of value that have worked so hard to become, it's a big deal. Whether you want to think it is or not, don't matter what you think. It is a big deal to us. If you have done certain things that changes the way we view you forever, it's probably something pretty severe, and it's not something we want to get ourselves into. So therefore, you'll not be viewed the same. You're not going to be treated the same. It's not going to be good for you. And that's because you showed signs of things that we don't accept or like. Well, we don't care what you don't have to. It's still, the whole point here is we still feel a certain way and there's no getting around it. Can't get around this one. Don't matter how cute you are. Don't matter how bad you are. It don't matter how you want to put on that fake act of, oh my God, innocence. We can see through that. Very much so. And it just makes it worse at that point. It's just like, this person is a complete clown. And they're just trying to clown me once again. So it makes it even worse again. And it's just like, that's the cycle some people get themselves into. And we cannot view them the same. She's not the one, bro. That's a little piece of advice I would give you right now. And for those of you that have friends, any of you ladies have friends, any of you guys have friends, and people have crossed the line, people have stole from you, people have done things. They have abandoned you. They started treating you bad out of nowhere because maybe you elevated a little bit in life. They're not the one. They're not your friend. That's not your girl. That's not your guy. You're going to feel a certain way. Don't go against it. Don't allow people to come in your face to try to manipulate you once again to let them, for you to let them in again. Don't do that. Feel how you feel. Stand your ground. You know what's going on. You're not stupid. You see what's happening. And you ain't going back on your word. And that's how it's going to be. And people ain't gonna like that. A lot of people don't like that. These girls that want to come back all of a sudden, do you think they like that we don't want them no more? Do you think they like that we view them as a HOE? They get offended by that. How dare you? Well, how dare me? I can't help what is. I can't help that. I really can't help it. I can't help that. I mean, what? You could have helped that. But your repulsive behavior did you dirty. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for you. That sucks. This is what people don't realize, and it's often the people, like I said, that these things are going to happen. And they're not going to like what's to come. They don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They don't want to be viewed in a way that they really are. They want people to think of them differently, but that's how you are. You can't fool people like me. You can fool everyone else and go around everyone else and act all innocent, like you haven't done nothing. No. You're a dirty person. You're a dirty person. And I know you're a dirty person. I have seen it all. The funny thing about these dirty people is they'll do you dirty and you see exactly how it all unfolded, but nobody else knows how dirty they've done you. Nobody else knows. It was a you and them thing. That's what it was. These are severe things, folks. And you can't feel any other way about these people other than what is. You get stolen from, you feel what is. You cannot hide that. We're supposed to forgive. We're supposed to do all those things. I can like forgive, but you're not, it's not, I'm going to let you do that again type thing. Like, I feel nothing towards what has happened whatsoever. But you're not going to come in my face and do something dirty again and affect my life in a negative way. You crazy, crazy person. So I forgive what has happened. Okay. Let's look past it. That's very good. But it's not going to keep happening. And we're not going to view you any other way because we know what you're capable of. You're capable of craziness. You're capable of things that are simply unacceptable. I myself am a very pure type of person. And when other people come around me and they're not that, like, I know that. I know that about them. I can see that in them. And you can't do anything else about that. Like, you can't force yourself, once again, you cannot force yourself to feel, to like make it seem like people want to put on a show, bro. These girls, they want to act like they're not really that and haven't done those things, and some people want to pretend like they haven't done you dirty, bro. Yes, you have. It's the crazy making, it's the gaslighting, it's the manipulation. It's not being accountable. It's being reckless in your behaviors and doing things and not owning up to it, not standing in the face of what you've done and thinking you're just going to get away with it, as if you can come back into my face and just think I'm going to just treat you so well, give you so much respect when you don't deserve it. You don't deserve respect. I have once given you the benefit of the doubt. I have once respected you. I have once looked at you in a way that would have been beneficial to you if you haven't done what you've done, but you've done it. And that's where it goes wrong. People oftentimes do crazy things and they want to come back into your life. That's what I'm saying. That's the issue. They always shoot themselves in the foot. That's what I'd like to call it. They shot themselves in the foot with you. That's what happens. If you're a girl and there's a guy of value that you want to be putting on your best impressions. If you've done some stuff, if things have happened before, you don't want him to know a damn thing. You don't want to give off any vibe that's going to make him view you in a way that is not good. Like, there's some chicks, bro, they don't really care about the impression they give or anything. They'll act crazy. They'll act reckless. They'll show you very, very strong traits of an HOE. And they didn't care at that time, but later on, it bites them hard. That's what I'm saying. If you're a lady and you like to have some fun, right? That's what they call it, the fun, or whatever it is. You don't want you don't want that to get out there. You don't want people to know that. I'm telling you. Like, some things are just left better unsaid. And I fully understand people ain't perfect and all that, but impressions are important. It's important. You don't want to ruin things. Because some people don't care, bro. Like, at one point they didn't care, but now they want to make a better impression. Now they want to make it right. They know what they have to be now for you, and now they want to be that, but back then, they didn't care. They showed you a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and now they're putting on their best impression. Oh my God, because they have a sense of urgency, because things ain't looking so hot now. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose him. Yeah. That's a mistake. That's why. You don't want to be so cocky with it and be that girl and no. You want to be as innocent as humanly possible. Take this piece of advice. It will serve you well. You don't want to go around like all this shit. No. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. I could be saving a woman's life right now. The less the men that you want know about you, the better. Like, about your past, unless you haven't done anything great. Like, the less, the better. The better, not the more. No. When you're meeting a new guy, when you're talking to a new guy, when things are going like that, like, you want to be putting on your best impressions. I think you know this. I think ladies naturally know this, but like, sometimes ladies shoot themselves in the foot. They didn't really care around one guy before, how they acted or behaved, or they did certain things to a guy, and it's like, all of a sudden that guy is like, he's like him now. All of a sudden she wants him to a whole other level. She wants him bad now, and so she kind of wanted him back then, but not that much. And now she wants him a lot, and it's like, now I gotta put on my best impression because I have to be this to get this guy, and da-da-da. Like, you're already ruined. You've already ruined it. You've done things, and the way we view you changes forever because of it. Like, you guys get everything I'm saying right now, right? There's certain things people do that could be a huge mistake of yours that changes the way we view you forever. And it is something pretty significant for it to be like that, but you guys get the point. You want to avoid stuff like that as much as humanly possible. That would be in your best interest. Because you never know what situations you might find yourselves in, what type of guys you want, all that kind of stuff, right? You never know what situations you're going to find yourself in. Taking accountability is important. Not being reckless is important. That's important. Being a good human being, a decent human being, and thinking you're so cool to get over on somebody else, it's not going to serve you good. Karma is a real thing. And it will bite you hard at one point. It's gonna get you good. That's why you got to keep a good, clean heart. Be a fair person. And don't do unfair things that affects other people's lives in a negative way. Because it's going to come back. And it's going to hit you. And it's going to hit you hard. Trust me. I have seen it happen time and time again to people. I've seen it. Will you be a witness? That's the video for today.